Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am, but right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song, this is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song, this is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song, this is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song.
Hello, Star Wars fans. You know there's 259 days until Christmas 2024, and today we're going to be watching The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 12, Juggernaut. And for those of you new to this, and most of you have been here, but in case you're coming after the fact and this is new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Hello. Good to see you. And please do all the things, like the channel, subscribe if you will. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and share it out with other people if you like what we do here. And what we'll do during the watch party is I will have the video playing behind the counter. The counter will tell you where in the show we are, and then I'll try to interact with you in the chat best as I can during the show to keep track of your comments. And this is my first time watching the episode. I haven't seen a bit other than that Juggernaut trailer. I haven't seen any of the show. And I see Matt Risman. Matt Risman, I see you. And he tagged me this morning in Meg's Discord. By the way, if you all don't know, today is Star Wars Meg's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Meg. Good to be able to celebrate that with you today. I hope it's a glorious, beautiful, wonderful, and blessed day for you today. But I saw Matt tag me the Ray delay on this little gentleman's bet that we had. It's more of a friendly wager, right? The friendly wager was simply if Omega had a second comm device or tracking on her, then he had to hush it up with the Ray delay. Hush. No more Ray delay and Plagueis poking the bear, trolling me with the Ray delay and the Plagueis. And he tagged me in that first thing this morning. I get on and I see there's a message on Meg's Discord, and I go check it. I'm like, oh, I'll bet you that means that she did not, and that I've lost the bet. And if I've lost that bet, then I have to put in one of my in my thumbnails this hashtag Ray delay nonsense that he has started. He constantly bugs me with. So it's all good fun. This is what friendly wagers are, right? It's just to have fun and poke fun at one another. And so, Matt, I suspect that's what you mean. I suspect that's it. So Dale says, oh, yeah, hashtag Ray delay is still on. Good to see you, Dale. Skywalker's Academy. Mike Porter, hello. This is awesome episode, Incredible X-Men 97. I haven't been watching the X-Men thing yet. Maybe I'll catch up with that at some point after Bad Batch is over or whatever. So we're going to watch the episode. I'll give you a brief warning when it's going to happen. I'm going to click the play. Once the Disney Plus logo goes by, I'll start the timer. And then we'll watch along. You won't be able to hear anything, but you should be able to kind of follow along. I've debugged the issue we were having with not being able to see the screen. I got that working, and we'll follow along. After the show, after the episode, we'll go into your predictions and see how well you all did. Dale says, I'll like the stream for 5 points on my bonus. There's a lot of people went for 5 points on the bonus with the predictions. So we'll do that right after the episode. We'll talk about it. We'll break it down a little and review it and get our impressions. So here we go. I'm going to hit play and then I'm going to start. So here we go. Play. There goes the Disney Plus logo and I hit start. So now we watch the timer. There it goes. The Lucasfilm logo comes up and hopefully I tested it just before the show. Oh, there we go. You can see the helmets. I can see the helmets going by. That's a good sign. And then there we go. We're gonna Skywalker Academy. Dale says, "Oh, I should have my TV on." The Bad Batch. Fitz says, "Don't forget to like the stream. Otherwise, you're going to be on the naughty list." That's right, Fitz. Hey, there's Mount Tantus. If that's on your predictions, you get a point. We will see Mount Tantus. You get a point. All right, we're coming in. Oh, this is X2, his ship. And there we go. Hemlock. All right. I don't have to push. I know my way. I've been here before. Right? Omega makes her way down. Got my Mio energy and my Star Wars Santa mug. Wise decision. Oh, X2's on his way. Job done. I'm out of here. Gonna go meet up with your sister. Go see Emery. Matt, the best thing about Santa being wrong about the tracker is how they choose to solve the problem instead. Oh, okay. Brief scan. Hey, Emery. Hi, sis. How you doing? Is there a problem? No, no problem. She's my sister. Yeah, where's Nala say? Return later for the results. All right. Yes, I do. There's no choice. But I do have to do it. Yeah. X2 is a bit of a bully. Yeah. I'm glad you're safe. Am I, though? Good question. Emery doesn't even know if she's safe. Right? Oh, here we go. Empire's presence has not gone away. Oh, that's right. We're still hunting down the batch. The last order X2 gave was to eliminate Hunter and Wrecker, but keep Crosshair alive. So, all right, we've got Batcher and Hunter making their way back. Oh, look, we're all back together. Oh, I had Hunter has words with Crosshair. Not Wrecker has words with Crosshair. I think I may not get my point. I want Hunter to have a little. Oh, he has an idea who may have coordinates. Rampart. Oh, Tapoka. Yeah, why are you just now saying something? Oh, I didn't want to go back. Yeah, no points for me. I went for the 5 point. I was specific. Our last resort. In our somebody's here. Patrick gave him a heads up. Who is it? Oh, it's AZ. Say hi to AZ. I think I said no to the to droid name by name. Hidden cave access. We need to borrow that. Sparkling personality. Yeah, that's how you describe Crosshair. Sparkling personality. An Imperial labor camp on Erebus. Bum bum bum. Ah, there we go. This must be the vessel that they're going to commandeer. I don't know that they've commandeered it at this point. It's a prisoner transport, I suppose, of some sort. It reminds me of Mandalorian, right? Oh, Dawn's late. Oh no. Oh, labor camp. Oh, alien speaking. No translation. We had alien language, but no translation. Don't order me around. They have wheels in Star Wars. I know, Fitz. Called in a favor. Oh, we've got the map. Give us a real challenge. So some of the stuff that we've seen in the previews already. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. I need Hunter at least just like say something to Crosshair about it, right? Oh, we're turning everything off. Going in dark. Calm down. We're going in dark. Turning off everything. There we go. Oh, hang on. You may want to turn things back on now. Oh, yep. And just like that, easy peasy. Look, no problem. We need a ship firing upon a ship, though. Yeah, it's not the same kind of prison transport as we had in Mando. Not the same make model, but the same concept, right? Yeah, where they would transport people in a similar-ish kind of vehicle, right, with the wheels and yeah, the one with Miggs Mayfield, right? Yeah, the one with Miggs and Mando. Oh, want to see some action? Oh, you got your action. Nobody dead yet, though. They're gonna die. We're gonna easy peasy lemon squeeze. Right? Action granted. You've been stunned. More alien language with no translation. Whatever you speak. I don't speak your speak. I rah, rah, rah. uh, okay. Load up. Shifts over. Found him. Get them when they're en route. Jump on a turbo tank. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's jump on a turbo tank. Yeah, he doesn't speak Ugnaught. Assuming that the Ugnaught is speaking Ugnaught. Maybe the Ugnaught's speaking something else. He's not speaking Huttese. What other language would an Ugnaught speak other than Ugnaught? Maybe I think it was Ugnaught. I think the Ugnaught was speaking Ugnaught. Yeah. Prisoners are secure. Here we go. You're also going to have to toss out all the other prisoners. I reckon. Maybe. Another dialect of Pig Latin. That's a good one, Dale. All right, here we go. Oh, very census tripped. Go check it out. Yeah, see, this is very like Mandalorian where they were going, and Miggs and Ben were commandeering the vessel. No, Sabersmith, hello. Yeah, Rampart does look pretty good with a beard. Yeah. All right. Now, magnetically sealed. How do you open it? Plan 55. Waiting on you. Go. Oh, here we go. Hello there. Oh, we're shooting. Lots of shooting. Those were blue bolts. I'm going to guess that those were stun. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How touching. Glad you remembered me. Are you coming to kill me? No, not going to kill you. We need to visit. Go on, shoo. Run for it. Unscheduled stop. What about me? What is it you want? Yeah. Where's Tantus space? Say the word. Say it. You're not in a position to bargain. I think he is. I have information. You don't. Yeah. I think Rampart's got a point. You get me off the planet, then we'll have a little chat. Before, no thanks. And what if he doesn't know? You take him back, dump him off. Hey. Comms are being jammed. I love the Death Star. Like, these are the guys that were like, when we first saw this kind of helmet, right? This guy, he was, that's the same kind of uniforms they had on the Death Star when they were firing the laser. These are the guys that pulled the levers. I love it. We're starting to see more like original trilogy kind of influence on the Imperial uniforms, their helmets, their the troopers. These are not full stormtrooper helmets like we've seen in the original trilogy. We're getting closer. Oh, we made it. Just barely. Shooting. Oh, we'll shoot back. Oh, missiles. Oh, anti-missile shooting. We got transport firing upon transport. Oh, shoot the wheels. Here, you shoot at us, we'll shoot at you. Vessel down. Now what do? We're going to run over top of it. You, A-team, full A-team style there, right? This show was when we first saw Bad Batch announced. I was thinking this was going to be A Team all the way. We're finally getting some good A Team in here. I just stun you. I make you be quiet. Don't have to worry about it. All right, we've got gunships coming. Here they come. More shooting. And there come the gunships. Oh, you get a nice, get a little drifting in the yes. Fast and Furious. Contact fee. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, gunship down. All right, we need fee to shoot a gunship or a gunship to shoot at fee, right? Oh, Dawn's catching up. Okay, now we get troopers. Now we get some deaths. They're coming. Here we go. Troopers up top. Ah! Wilhelm scream. He's dead. This guy here, squished. He's dead. we oh, controls are dead. Running out of road. Come on, Fee. You got to hurry up. Come on, Fee. There we go. Ship firing on another ship. You get the point. You get a point. If you put that on your prediction, a ship will fire upon another ship. You get a point. Very good. I think I'm doing okay on my predictions. Oh, toss. I like how Hunter just tosses him over. Here, take a rampart. Jump. Catch. All right. Ooh. Transport down. And away we go. We're off planet. Now, Rampart, tell us some good stuff. Ah, you go. Mission accomplished. Rampart has been wakey wakey. But could you at least just tell us the name of the planet? They don't know the planet yet, right? Yeah. We're in this together. Oh, we shall see if we're in this together or not. Tantus! Here we are again. And here's your blood sample. We test. Put a little drop of blood in there. That's normally what happens, right? You drop some of the sample blood in. Oh, look who's back. What are her? Blood sample M count. What's it mean? I'm going to show you what it means. Oh, nice. Get a little more information. You got to follow Hemlock, but that's okay. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay. I saw in the thumbnail. An individual's M count cannot be replicated. Attempts have been made each time the level's degraded, except for yours. We've experimented over and over again. This was in the thumbnail to the show, that scene right there. Oh, you're going to the vault. The vault. You're going to the vault. Various methods. Yeah. That's why they keep testing. I broke this down before, right? Your sample worked with a sample. You're going to get to go meet your friend. Which friend is it? Well, we'll go in the vault. We'll come in, meet the other kiddos. Yeah. The kids look and say, hey, they're the rest of the puzzle. This is your new home. Yeah. And end. No, not end. End. Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. Fitz, you're still being naughty. You're still being naughty. Hey, that closes the episode. A really good episode, by the way. I enjoyed it a lot. I out of 10, I give this episode at least a 9. I give this episode at least a 9. Yeah, I'm going to stick to 9 for the moment. 9 out of 10 on this episode. It was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. We got to see the story develop. The mission had purpose. People talk about like filler episodes, a mission of the week. The mission had purpose. We needed to get information about where Tantus is. This is their last ditch effort. We need to get Rampart. Rampart's our last hope. And he doesn't even know, does he? But he's got an idea about maybe how to find out, maybe something about learning a little about maybe where it is, right? So we're going to get there. Fitz says a 9.9 out of 10. Reduced it by 0.1 because not enough Batcher. Very good. Very good. The mission had purpose. So we got there. We got some good A-team action in there. Love the A-team kind of action. Drifting the transport. That was fun. We all the things, right? Ships firing on ships. We got tied in back to season 1. We got more of Omega's story developed. She learns a little more about what all that's about. So all just really good stuff, right? Really, really good stuff. Looks like I lost my share screen. So hold on a second. Let me go get this. I had it ready before, but it went away. So we have to bring it back. Just one second. Let me do that. Share. Okay. So we'll go through our predictions. We'll see how everybody did. I know I missed my bonus question. I went for 5 on the bonus. I did not get it. And as I was sharing with Fitz earlier today, a lot of people went for 5 points on this predictions. So if you went for 5, I see a lot of people did. We're going to see how many people get it right. I know Dale's been aiming for those 5 points every week. So we'll see how everybody does. Let's do this. I think we didn't have that many people participate this time. So we will Omega Jedi. Stand by that. Nope, I don't think so, Fitz. I don't think so. Mumbo Jimbo, hello. Meg's birthday day today. That's right. Someone will mention following orders. Someone will mention following orders. No, we didn't see that at all. So I'm going no on following orders. And there we go. Match that. Replace all. Someone will be killed, a non-droid. I'm happy to see 100% of the people said yes, because we reviewed this yesterday. We looked at the trailer for Juggernaut, and we see confirmed deaths in the trailer. We knew that was going to happen. I'm happy to see that 100% of you said yes, because this answer was a giveaway. What Don said was about the cheese fingernail off at that with a record chew. She's about to chew a fingernail off with that bit with Wrecker. Very good. A droid will be referred to by name. I told you yesterday. I said no. It was a coin flip, and it almost happened. I almost lost a point, but no is the correct answer. So we assign a point to nose here. 1 point, no cheating. There we go. And then the next one, a ship will fire upon another ship. Again, we saw the trailer. We did not see Fee's ship shoot down one of the transports or the gunships, but we had a really good guess that it might happen. Right? It was really good guess. And yesterday I said I went for that. Wayland, Mount Tantus. Again, I was pretty confident that that was going to happen too. With them taking Omega at the last part of the episode last week, we expected we would get at least some follow-up this week on it. And we got more than just some, didn't we? We got a nice amount. So the both of these are yeses. We get points here. And replace all. Done. And just as a reminder, I have been saying this for the vast majority of the season. Questions 6 through 10, almost every time I'm going to say no to every single one of these questions. No bounty hunter, no named character from another show that wasn't established in the Bad Batch in a previous season. Someone will use the Force observably, flashback scene, and a species talking another language. We did have the Ugnaught talking to a Rampart, but no translation. Flashback scene, I don't think we're going to get any of those at all in the entire season. Using the Force and Bounty Hunter, there's a good chance in the finale we might get Asajj coming back. But I think before the finale, unless there's another trailer that comes out, unless there's some other information, I don't see that happening in the next 3 episodes, right? This is episode 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, next 2 episodes. Episode 13 and 14, I don't think we're going to see that in either one of those. So maybe the finale, but I'm not even sure about that. We need more information before I conclusively say it. And I think the only time we're going to see the Force used is if we see Asajj use it. Oh, you know what? I might have to take that back. We have the Force-sensitive kids hanging out with Omega. What do you think? Well, you guys tell me. What do you think? Force kids hanging out with Omega in the vault. Will any of them observably use the Force in front of Omega? Will we see those Force-sensitive kids use the Force? And is there any opportunity for them even to use the Force? That's a good question, because even the game they were playing, those were hollow games. They weren't like where they were levitating things themselves. Everything else seems locked down in there. So I don't know that we would see them like picking up those pieces. There was a specimen levitating the puzzles. Dale, I think those puzzles are all hollow projections. I don't think they're actually like puzzles that they are levitating, right? I think they're hollow puzzles, and they can turn them off and they go away. So no, I don't think so. Yeah, you agree. Yeah, they're hollow. So answers 6 through 10 are all no. But I am curious if we will see any of those Force-sensitive kids use it. Match a tire cell. There we go. I see it. 10 out of 10. Santa's at a 10. Kay asks a great question. Why does Emery feel trapped? That is a good question, Kay. I think it's because she has seen what's happened to Nala Se. You either cooperate, do what's told, or you're put imprisoned, right? So even though Emery can walk around, she's not in a cell, so to speak. She's not free to do what she wants. She's also not free to say, no thanks. I'm not going to do it. So I think she feels trapped because her actions are, and her work is tightly controlled against her will. So I think that's it. Yeah, she feels for the kids, but she can't speak up. And she's being taken closer and closer to needing to do something subversive, right? To actively subvert the work of the empire. Nala Se did, but Emery, to this point, I don't think has actively subverted. Trucker Mark, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So the bonus questions, Dale says his points are always right out of, you can't see them because my noggin's in the way. Dale, you've got 9 out of 10 going in so far without the bonus questions. Brett Phillips with a 10 out of 10, Mumbo Jimbo with a 10 out of 10, and Santa with a 10 out of 10. So we've got 2 people already. It comes down to these bonus questions. So let me move this over. Let me see if I can help Dale out just a little bit there. Can you see a little bit better, Dale? Star Wars Santa, I said Hunter and Crosshair will have words about Omega's capture. I was wrong. It was dadgummit. It was Wrecker and Crosshair had words. So Santa gets 0. Let me center this column here. It's just we visit Ord Mantell. Fitz went with Ord Mantell. He went for 5-pointer there. No. Kay says, I tried the opposite of Santa and that droid one, I think. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's where you lost your point. Let's see if you get it back. Ethan says, I think we'll see Omega use the Force. No, I don't think that's going to happen even. And Ethan is just actively avoiding Santa's advice. a 4 out of 10. You could get 5 out of 10 just by saying no to all the 6 through 10. But he wanted Omega to show the Force. Stephen Murphy, the Bad Batch have to extract a prisoner. Now this is an odd prediction because we already saw that Omega's been captured, so of course they have to, right? So I was debating with Fitz this morning, is this a 1-pointer or a 5-pointer? Or does this even award a point? Of course they have to get Omega out. So I'm going to give you 1 point, Stephen. I can't in good conscience give you 5 because it's generic about the batch. That's, all of them. And even if we give credit to that, we could say extract a prisoner is very generic. Like Rampart, KG put funny that it's Rampart. Yeah, Rampart's a prisoner. If Stephen had put the batch have to extract Rampart from a prison, oh, that's 5-pointer all day. But with the assumption that it's Omega, it's kind of generic. So 1 point. Omega finds out about Force-sensitive children. Mumbo Jimbo says 5 points for the win. I agree with you, Mumbo Jimbo. That's a 5-pointer. That's a 5-pointer. She's found out about the Force-sensitive children. The only thing I would maybe detract a little bit on that is that she hasn't been told that they are Force-sensitive. But I think she has enough information to put all the rest of the pieces together because of what Ventress already told her and what she's learned about the whole thing. And she was curious about her blood. In this case, we know she was told why her blood is important and that these kids were the key to it. So just putting 1 and 1 together, you get there. I'll give you 5. Omega uses the Force. Timo also went for it. No. Daniel Fisher, we see clones begin to form up. Nope, not yet. Brian Stone, Omega will figure out why her blood is special. 5-pointer. 5-pointer. I'm going to give you the full award there as well with Hemlock at the end telling her specifically about what that is. Kay says, we knew she'd meet the kids, though. Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we? We did, but I'm feeling generous. Brett Phillips says Omega goes into the vault. Omega, that's specific, goes into the vault. That's specific. I'm going to give you 5 points. The Batch argues about Omega being captured. RF Gaming Channel. Now, this one's tough. This one's tough because the Batch isn't specific. That's like all three of them arguing, but they did argue. So I'm going to give you. This is everybody gets 5 points today. No, almost. I give you 5 points. RF Gaming Channel. Baymax says Omega comforts one or more of the Force-sensitive kids inside the vault. Oh, he went one step too far, comforting them. No, she just met them. She hadn't said a peep to them. She hasn't done anything. Maybe next week, though. Maybe next week. Yeah. Dawn says Emery and Omega have a moment about something. Dawn. A moment about something. They did have a moment. Omega and Emery did have a moment. They were alone. They were able to have a little sister-to-sister chat, and they were able to talk about what Emery could or couldn't do. And so I am going to give you 5 points. I give you 5 points, Dawn. I've been awarding 5 points. KG, Tarkin checks in on Tantus again. Dang it. Dang it. K, you said, I almost said the same thing. Oh, missed it by that much. K, Tarkin checks in on Tantus. I already had it keyed up as 5 points. I shared that with Fitz this morning. I was going to give you 5 points if it happened. No, 0. Hemlock punishes someone else for Omega's escape. Punishes someone else. KG, stab in the complete dark. Well, that's how the 5 points work, isn't it? You almost got it. Dale says Hemlock punishes someone else for Omega's escape. Like who? Nala Se is already imprisoned. She was imprisoned before. That's not specific to this episode. That she's still imprisoned is no change. And Emery was not being punished. None of the kids in there, of course, were being punished. Dale, I can't give you a point. No point for Dale. And Dale, I'm sure he will. Yeah. He's holding Nala Se in a cell. That was from before. It was a couple of episodes ago. And he's making Emery work against her will. That's true. But Emery was working against her will the last time we saw her. We saw the exact same thing when she was kind of pushing back against the kids, right? What was happening to the kids, especially the one little kid that tried to escape, and she specifically tried to protect that kid and then was not. So she's been pushing against her job for some time. This isn't new to the episode, right? It's that she didn't know before she got the job. She asks for the job. Yeah, so I don't know, Dale. Punishes someone else. You know what I'll do? Just because I'm gonna put you on the Wall of Fame by giving you a point. I'm going to give you a point because she took over Nala Se's job. It happened before this episode, Dale. She took over Nala Se's job before. When they did take Nala Se and imprison her, they walked to Emery and said, "This is your job now." All right. And she was already working against her will when she learned what they were doing with the children. None of that's new to this episode, but I give you a point. You made it onto the Wall of Fame for the episode. So that's the best I could do, you guys. Again, a 9 out of 10 on the episode for me. I really, really liked it. We got a lot of the story beats pushed forward. We know the story arc. And as I talked with Jason Ward last week, he's like, why should I care about this show? You care about the characters in the show. This isn't about the Empire as a whole. Like, trying to take down the Empire or the Emperor or anybody like that. It's about the Bad Batch trying to make their way, right? They're trying to survive. They're trying to stay safe. They're trying to establish a life following the Clone Wars. What are they going to do? It's about the Batch themselves, the characters involved. It's about Baymax says participation prizes today. Yeah, I gave away some participation prizes. But I think that the show is about the characters, the formed family, right? And that's a Star Wars theme about chosen family and making their way. It's very consistent with Star Wars as a whole. It's one of the things about Rey's story arc, her finding family, because her family, when we started the sequels, she was waiting for them to come back. And she was thinking her mom and dad. By the time we get through the trilogy, we get she has a family, and it's Poe and Finn and Rose and all of that. So yeah. Mike Porter, I love this. You should care about the show because it's good Star Wars. I agree. Not everybody agrees with us, though. And they couldn't even get close to the trophy tape. I couldn't even get. You got close. You got close. Not participation prizes. Santa is generous, right? Santa is a gift giver. And if you watch Elf, you know one of the core staples of the North Pole is there's always room on the nice list. There's always room on the nice list. Some of you purposely make a point to stay off of it, to get on the naughty list. I know Fitz enjoys it quite a bit. Yesterday, Baymax was absolutely just, fighting to stay on the naughty list. So much so he got his poor innocent child put on the naughty list by putting him up to do naughty post to Santa about Plagueis. You put Shay on the naughty list. That was terrible. Baymax says, I love seeing Turbo Tank in more action we've seen before. Bit of a side quest, right? It was a bit of a side quest, but it was an important quest to get Rampart to get us there, right? As you point out, there's 3 episodes to go, right? 0 participation prizes for the elves. All they want is to participate in dinner. Dale says he's watched this episode at least 5, maybe 6 times now. Wow. There's a lot to pull out of it. And it's not just a side quest, right? We talked about that. We do have 3 episodes to go. So let's talk about that briefly before we bring up the Mike Porter dad joke and close this out. We had we've got 3 episodes. KG says, how many points would have been Fee swoops in to save the Bad Batch Han Solo style? That would have been 1 point, Fee, because it was in the trailer. And with that 1 point, you would have made it on the Wall of Fame, right? And that's the issue with taking 5 pointers. Is it's a 0 or 5 kind of deal, unless you're at least sniffing in the ballpark, and I gift you points based on how close you got, right? So let's talk about the upcoming episodes. We have 3 left. We've got episode 13 next week. And by the way, I got it wrong on my show notes yesterday. Next week I'll be here. Dawn says not all of us watched the trailers. I know. You got to do your homework. You watch the trailers, you watch the prediction show, as I did yesterday, and as you did yesterday as well, Dawn. You got points because you watched the prediction show. But anyway, next week we get episode 13. I will be here. We'll have a watch party next week for episode 13. It's the following week that I'm going to be in Memphis, Tennessee, that we'll miss. So episode 13, we have and 14. Those have been in the screeners. Then the finale. 13 and 14 I think are going to be getting there. Let me pull up the episode titles again. I Bad Batch episode 3 episode titles. Let's bring it up here, and I'll share this on the screen again. So here we go. The episode titles are the remaining. We get Into the Breach. This is going to be Rampart's. Into the Breach is going to be Rampart's plan to get the location of Tantus. They're going to have to go into the breach. That's my prediction. Then episode 14, Flash Strike. I don't know about that one. Flash Strike. That could be the attack on Tantus initiating, and then the cavalry has arrived. So we could see Into the Breach is getting Rampart's information that he has. The one after would be attack on Tantus, and then the one after that, the finale, cavalry has arrived. That very well could be everybody else comes to, right. We get Rex and Wolf, and perhaps Ventress and the bounty hunters, like everybody showing up. I'm not sure. We could end up with that kind of thing in the finale. This great big attack. Boba, Dawn says Boba Fett. Maybe I kind of doubt it, but that's my guess. Yeah, you better behave, Fitz. You better behave. Misbehaving. Dale thinks it's going to end on a cliffhanger. What, the whole series or just next week? Very well could be. Baymax, they're going to have to do another side quest next week to get the location. Yeah, I think that's what Into the Breach is going to be. We've already kind of set the expectation is that, and we were told specifically, I think I know how to get the information you want, and they're going to have to go into the breach to get it. Very similar, if you will, to the episode before when they kind of had to go into an old facility, the snowy planet. You remember we went to the snowy planet where we had been before, and Crosshair had the memories of what had happened. It was Crosshair's turning point when they let the other folks die there, and you saw the helmets and all that. We were on the snow planet, and the beast that chased them. They were going in to get information out of that computer system. We're got the same sort of thing where we're going to have to go into a location to get things out of a computer system. And in this case, it's going to be Admiral Rampart who is going to have the information. And I'm going to guess that it's going to be a fully staffed facility, not something like this. Yeah, Boba's not happening. Yeah, I agree, Dale. Boba's likely not to happen, but it's fun to say it, right? Yeah, Dale, don't take the fun away. No, it's just a flash strike. I'm losing hope on Boba Fett showing. Yeah, I think so. Baymax says the series finale better not be a side quest. Oh no, it's going to be full Tantus. The series finale is going to be full Tantus. In fact, maybe the final 2 episodes, Flash Strike and Cavalry has arrived. For sure, the final, right? The Cavalry has arrived could be them showing up to save Omega from, or rescue Omega, whatever, from Tantus, and perhaps Emery comes along. We don't know. That's definitely going to be the case. We're not going to end up with that kind of thing. An epilogue about the new series rumors. That would be great, but I think the new series is Tales of, right? I think the new series is Tales of, and we may have to wait some rotation to get Tales of the Bad Batch or Tales of whatever that the Bad Batch are included in, and get some sort of story arc with Omega. I think that's likely to be where that's headed, right? Fitz asks, will the finale be a long episode or a half an hour? I think it'll be in that half-hour range, Fitz. I would love it to be in the 50-minute range, but I think it's more likely to be in that 37 minutes, something like that. Kay asks, can the Bad Batch thwart Project Necromancer for a time? Perhaps so. Just by taking Omega out, then Project Necromancer is going to have a setback, right? Dale thinks, yes, Flash Strike is absolutely an attack on Tantus. But I think so. Crosshair will probably get them, what do you say? Crosshair will probably get them into the kennels. Oh, in through the kennels. That's a good guess. Baymax says, I hope the finale is a bit longer than 20 minutes. Remember, the series premiere was longer. Yeah, I hope so. Trucker Mark, love the movie Fred Claus. Oh, funny day, Trucker Mark. Appreciate that. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for the episode. Again, just to retouch on the show notes. I was wrong yesterday. Next week, I am going to be here. We will do our predictions and we'll do our watch party like we did today, the next Tuesday and Wednesday. This coming Friday, 2 days from today, we will do our weekend review and we'll talk a little bit more about some of the news we learned this week. There's some exciting things. And then next Friday, we should be able to do that as well. So the next 2 weeks, we'll do that. The following week is when I will be away, going to Memphis, Tennessee. So we're leaving Tuesday. So we may be able to do a preview Tuesday, like around noon, whatever. But then Wednesday, for sure, I'm going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. Friday, I'll still be in Memphis. We're coming back Sunday. So there's that. And then I'll be back for the finale. We'll be able to watch that together, you guys. So the Kiners like a post saying that the finale should be longer. Yeah. Seth, thank you for that. Dale says the first one was an hour. So I'm hoping 15 is an hour. There's hidden episode. I hope it's in that neighborhood, like 52 minutes or something like that. That'd be great. Don says, what do you think will be the what do you think it will tie into at the finale? A movie or certain section not mentioned in the movies? I think it's going to not be movie related. I don't think it's going to tie into Rogue One or Andor or the original trilogy, nothing like that. I'm going to guess it ends on, I think Dale's somewhat right. We're going to end up on a little bit, I wouldn't call it a cliffhanger so much as Omega parting ways with the remaining batch, right? So Crosshair, and this is presuming any of them live, right? Hunter, Wrecker, Crosshair. I'm still not 100% convinced all or any of them are going to survive this series. But presuming they do, just on the presumption that they do, we're going to see them part ways. If they all die, which is just as likely, or they all die, Omega may be then left to leave with Emery or to leave with Ventress or leave with my favorite would be why did I just forget her name? Master Assassin. You guys will get it before me. At this point, my brain's locked up. So that's what I'm thinking. Santa is going, what did it say? Santa's going to the breach of Memphis next week, the week after. Trucker Mark, bye for now. Bye, Trucker Mark. The press doesn't have early access to the finale. That's right. We don't know. Good question, Mike Porter. Do you think we will see Darth Vader? Oh, that's a great question. Wow. I'm going to say no. But it'd be cool if we did. It'd be really cool. Kay says open ending for us to determine. Yes, I do think it'll be. I think that's a good way to put it, Kay. Dale had said a cliffhanger. I don't think it's cliffhanger. I think Kay has nailed it here. I think it's more of an open ending to leave ourselves waiting for what comes next. And Dave likes to do open ending as well. Darth Vader's a possibility. Yes, he's a possibility. I just don't know about that, right? I thought Wrecker was gone. A lot of people thought that. Dale says he's sticking to it. He's sticking with the close. There it is, Finnick, right? I think she's going to end up leaving with Emery, Finnick, Asajj, somebody like that. That's my thought. Okay, if it has ties to anything, it could be the path. It could be the path. How interesting. Oh, yeah. You know, we absolutely could end up with Asajj. I don't know. It'd be a little cases. Those kids need to be on the path. Yeah. Boy, you raise up a really tough one though. If Asajj reunites with her boyfriend off screen, and so in Dark Disciple, Asajj falls in love with a Jedi. I'm just re-listening to that again, but not important for folks that don't. Quinlan Vos, that's it. So she falls in love with Quinlan Vos in that book. The end of the book, she gives her life to save Quinlan, and Quinlan takes her back to Dathomir, puts her in the living water of Dathomir where she's resurrected. All right, we see her show up. Now we see her running around, but we haven't seen Quinlan. We've seen in Disney Plus series, we've already seen the path established. That was in a Kenobi series, the path, and we saw Quinlan Voss's name associated to that, right? So Quinlan is associated with the path. Ventress and Quinlan have a relationship before her resurrection. How angry would people be if Ventress and Quinlan are reunited off screen and they just show up, right? Or something like that. And Omega ends up leaving with them, with the Force sensitive kids, into the path, which is essentially like the Underground Railway back during the American slavery, the Civil War and all of that. Ooh, yeah. I don't think that would be very popular. I don't think it would be popular at all. All right. So let's get into the Mike Porter dad joke. I will tally up all of your points. We'll publish the new leaderboard and the Wall of Fame, and we'll get back to that. And I'm thinking that we'll get follow up in a Tales of series. That's my guess. This is going to end on an open-ended ending, and then we're going to get a Tales of, and perhaps Tales of would be Ventress and Quinlan in one arc, and the Batch in another one, right? Mike Porter's warning you all. It's a bad one today. This is a groaner. If this one doesn't make you groan, which is sort of the goal of dad jokes, you're supposed to go, oh, that was terrible, right? That's what the goal of a dad joke is. And from that perspective, today's dad joke absolutely fits the bill. It meets the criteria. Mike Porter asks, what's the new weapon used by Cad Bane? This is the daddiest of dad jokes that Mike's posted in a long time. What's the new weapon used by Cad Bane? Well, it's the bad cane. Oh, bad cane. See what he did there? Cad Bane, bad cane. Oh, Mike Porter. Ouch. That's what I responded back to Mike. I said, ouch. Kay says, oof. Right. It achieves its objective, right? Don, but don't, right? Very good. Look, it's Mike Porter. It achieved its objective. You absolutely nailed it there. Was it bad? Yeah. Did it hurt? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. but as dad jokes go, it qualifies. All right, it qualifies. Thank you all for being here. I've had a good time hanging out with all of you. Mike Porter said, I think Fridays is hilarious. Well, we look forward to that, Mike. Thank you so much. It's the daddiest. Yeah, the daddiest of dad jokes. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be sure to go wish Star Wars Meg a happy birthday today. And we will talk to you on Friday, God willing, and things line up. We will have our week in review. There's some things to talk about, and I'm excited to talk about it with you. And until then, my friends, Merry Christmas, and may the force be with you always. Bye-bye.